Okay, Uncle Mike, it's gonna be
Alright.
on you.
We're in a much more complicated
Ready?
solution.
Yep.
I'd like to call this caucus meeting to order, Wednesday, May 8th, 2024. As always, we're looking for a motion to dispense with the reading in the minutes of the second regular meeting dated Wednesday, April 24th, 2024, except prepared by the clerk. Communications, we have 3 pieces. Is there any questions or comments on our communications this morning? If none, Mayor's report. Mayor Miller.
Good, sorry. Okay, the 2024 Stamp Out the Hunger Food Drive will happen again this Saturday, May 11th. The National Association of Letter Carriers Branch 385 is announcing their annual food drive. Residents are asked to leave food by their mailboxes for the letter carriers to pick up when they deliver their mail. The 2024 City Newsletter, please visit the city website to check out the city's newsletter. We would like to thank former Mayor Dan Mamula for organizing this project. We're hoping to publish 2 newsletters a year, with the next one being in October. Fire Department Grant Award. We were excited to host the Department of Commerce Director Sherry Maxfield and the State Fire Marshal for the check presentation of $23,896.50 last week. This is to enhance the communications, equipment, and training through our MARC system. The 3rd Annual Tree Photography Contest. The Struthers Tree Board has announced the 3rd Annual Tree Photography Contest. To enter, take a picture of your favorite tree inside the City of Struthers for a chance to win a tree planted in your name and a 1-year membership to the Arbor Day Foundation. There are 2 categories, 18 and up and under 18. Please submit your entry by May 31st to tree@cityofstruthers.com. Be sure to include the name, address, phone number, age, and the location of the tree. This contest is open to residents of the City of Struthers only. The Mahoning River Garden Club. The next meeting will be on May 20th from 5 to 6:30 at Light City Church. It will be a community plant swap. Please bring plants to share and also to take home. The Kinship Program, Direction Home of Eastern Ohio, the local agency for aging, has a free family caregiver support kinship program for relatives 55 years or over who are not the parents of the primary caregiver, providing care to children under the age of 18. Please call 330-505-2352 for assistance. And St. A's Youth Bocce. St. Anthony's Bar is starting their Youth Bocce League again and looking for sponsors and volunteers. Please contact Tara or Elena for more information. And we also have the information for the cleanup day on June 1st, which I'll talk about that again later. That was on the city Facebook page, and then also I think you have the schedule of events for the park. Not events, Aqua's music at Mocky. So those, we'll have more information as we go on. But those were done the last couple days.
Questions or comments for our mayor?
Yeah, I have one. I have a question. What are we doing at the fire department? Are they gonna be installing the flag up there?
They've already been working on it. They've been over there the last couple weeks. Rotary is paying for that.
Okay.
They had $5,000 set aside. I think the total came to $4,500. So they were there last week digging, but I believe they hit some foundation. So they're trying to figure out what to do next.
Okay,
So that'll
thank
be
you.
installed.
Thank you.
Any other questions for our mayor? Report of standing committees.
Yeah, on Wednesday, May 15th, 2024, Finance and Legislation at 6 o'clock to go over pending legislation.
And then I'm gonna call a general improvements meeting for May 15th.
You can, you wanna go
Either
first?
way,
You
it
may
doesn't
have-
matter.
You gonna have legislation or anything?
No, just to
So
discuss a
we're
couple
gonna do finance
properties.
first and you'll go second?
Yeah, that's fine.
And that's, general improvement? Okay. Any other committees? Okay. We have 22 pieces of legislation, so this is what we're gonna do. Ordinance number 1 through 3, we're gonna go individually. Okay? Ordinance 4 through 15 are full-time employee ordinances. So what we're going to do is I'm going to ask for a motion to accept ordinance number 4 through 15, and we're going to clump them together. And we're all the full-time employees pay ordinances,
Good.
okay?
Good.
Instead of reading one for one,
Yeah.
gonna ask for motion to accept number 4 through 15 full-time employee ordinances. So now, we're gonna go into 16 through 22, and we're all the part-time ordinance, or part-time employee ordinance. I'm gonna clump all them together. So I'll look for a motion to approve ordinance number 16 to 22, which is our part-time employee ordinances.
Good
Is there
job.
any
Good job.
questions on
Nope.
what we're doing here? So 1 to 3 individually, 4 to 15, clump them together, 16 to 22, we'll clump them together. You all right? Okay.
You have to.
We've done it in the past.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah, but I just trying to make sure we're on the same page, and if there's any questions, let's discuss it now before we get on the floor. What are you laughing for? Okay?
Yep.
Unfinished business. New business? The law director's not here, our auditor's not here, mayor's there, is Bob not coming?
He's not gonna be here today.
Okay, so our safety service director's not here. And I know it's a busy time of year for him. So, you know, high grass and, you know, everybody's sitting outside or, you know, they're looking at things. So just encourage you, if you have a issue that needs addressed, fill the form out,
Yep.
okay?
We got plenty of high grass out
Well,
there.
I know that, Ron. And
Plenty.
I know, and I turned in 5 the other day.
Yep.
And as soon as I turned the ones in that I have, Billy hopped in the car and went and looked at it. So just fill the forms out. And,
The problem is, we have an ordinance, okay, for the high grass. And are they citing these people? Or just telling them, let's get it cut?
But we're doing a little bit of both. So there's there's times where we have to look at the resident and say, is this an isolated incident? Is it an older person? Is it somebody who's sick? Is it somewhere we can help out? So we do give some leeway to people like that because
Yeah.
we're not trying to cite them because that's
And the
not going to
weather,
fix the
and the weather
problem.
has a lot to do
The
with it.
weather also has another issue. This happens every single year around this time until our guys get the first cut under their belt. They've been working hard. They're going out and doing this. This is what they've been focused on the last couple months or the last couple weeks.
I
It's
think
every year
that-
it's the same thing. It's
I think-
been like this before we were here. Every year it's the same thing.
I think we'll discuss a lot of that at general improvements meeting next week too, so if
That's
you wanna
what we're
bring
gonna
anything
discuss, that's
to the
why
table,
Megan
you can
called it
bring
general
it to
improvement,
the table.
to discuss that. But you know what, as long as I've been around, this has been an issue. I don't care who the mayor was, who the safety director was, it's been an issue. So we're gonna refresh discussion on that and go.
Yeah, if you don't want to bag your grass, you have to cut it like every 4 days now.
I know,
Yep.
believe me, I know.
And if it's raining, you know, yeah, and if it rains, you're out of luck.
So, I think that's why Megan called the General Improvement Committee. We'll do further discussion on the committee meeting night, and, I did talk to Bob. I think, Mayor, if you don't mind chiming in, I think we got 5 houses on the list for demo this year.
I believe so, through the
Okay.
county. I
So
believe
maybe
there's
Bob can enlighten us on some of these high grass issues. Can be a house that's getting torn down, so it's
Right.
gonna
That's good.
kinda, you know, put an end to that, so.
Yep.
We'll have further discussion on that next week. Anything else? Motion to adjourn caucus.
Motion.
Second?